Wednesday at 9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only facts.
What's going on? It's your boy Freco. We're with the Progress Report. Y'all been tuned in. I know what's going on. Check out with your boy. IG is IHFreco_. Let's get it.
The Progress Report.
All right, what's going on? It's your girl Lala Shepherd.
What's up? It's DJ Excel.
Hey, this is the Progress Report. We get our special guests in the building.
Yes, sir. It's your boy Freco. You know what I'm saying? East Side is on 6. You know what I'm saying? We here.
Freco, what's good? How are you?
Yeah, good. Feeling good. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. Welcome home.
Appreciate it. Thank y'all for having me.
For sure. We interview Freco maybe like once a year, kind of feel like, you know what I mean? So, right. You know, it's 2020 and you know, we appreciate you for rocking with us, man.
Yeah, it's only right.
It's only right.
It makes sense.
It's only right, man. So, you know, like I just said, welcome home, man. You was
It's hot?
No, I need another lighter.
Oh, it don't work?
Shit. We need another light.
Somebody.
He said no interview.
Right, he looked around like, wait a minute. We're going to find you
I'm
a
not
light.
like that. No. I just
So
I didn't know no other way to ask.
That made sense.
Thank you.
We did hear you over there.
Okay. So Freco, man, talk about what the hell happened, man. You was locked up for a little minute.
I can't really speak on that still.
Okay.
My own bond, but just an altercation that happened. You know what I'm saying?
So how long was you locked up for?
Just 5 months. You know, it wasn't nothing major. I was supposed to really be out in like a month. You know what I'm saying? Probably less. But because as soon as I had went in, the corona had hit. And then the courts were shut down and shit, so a nigga couldn't get out, couldn't even go to court. Like,
and so that's a whole nother situation we never even really considered. Like, people stuck in there just because, and people are paying for that. Like, even the tax dollar.
I still got boys in there who still ain't been to court yet.
That sucks.
That's crazy.
That's some
The only
bullshit.
reason I got out, we had to get a lawyer and shit, you know what I'm saying? So.
But I ain't gonna lie, like for anybody, 5 months is still a long time, and especially somebody like pursuing their career and stuff. Like,
It definitely held up some shit.
Yeah.
For real.
So
Y'all smoking?
I do, but I can't smoke because if I do, I'm gonna forget what the fuck going on and
Just, you know what
no.
I'm saying? Feel weird not passing the blunt.
Somebody
in the
me.
crowd.
No.
Enjoy
Enjoy that shit. Enjoy that shit.
But and then don't start whispering and stuff because
Speaking to that mic.
Okay.
So even though it was only 5 months, you know, any time in jail definitely can change a person. So talk about just, you know, how it affected you.
It really just made me like watch my surroundings more, you know what I'm saying, and take life more serious, you know, cause that was my eighth time. That's probably my longest, you know what I'm saying. My longest before that was like 3 months in the cab. You know what I'm saying? I'd be in and out on some, you know what I'm saying, petty and like small shit. But at this point it's like it got getting old, you know what I'm saying? You want to keep doing that.
Bro, 8 times, like.
Yeah, so it's a lot. So
like, what is it? Like, is it alcohol? What is it?
No. It's literally some like three of those times was like driving without a license or something like that.
They'll
Shit
get
like
you for
that.
that. They make you feel like a whole criminal. I hate that.
I ain't never got caught on no drug shit. But
Good.
Just dumb petty shit.
Other shit I can't really speak on.
Just alright, I was just saying, like,
yeah.
Sometimes you gotta look at yourself in the mirror and like,
Yeah.
Right.
But we happy to see
My
you
mama
out.
look at me, so
I was gonna say
it be looking bad.
I know. You know, your mom. Y'all got a close relationship.
You met her before, right?
We never got a chance to meet, but
yeah.
I know even in the last interview, you speak very highly of your mom, and I you know, I know for her that's probably like, damn, like, man, what the fuck.
Yeah.
So you know, I know you want to do, you know, better for her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for the audiences that may not be familiar with you, let everybody know what you do.
I'm from East Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I do music. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rapper, entertainer. Been rapping seriously for about like 2-3 years. You know what I'm saying? I used to be featured in a lot of videos, like Young Thug, Bankroll, Fresh. You know what I'm saying? I used to be in the mix, so just taking it serious now. You know what I'm saying? It's time for that. So.
I mean, you still in the mix though. Like literally, you know, every video shoot you pulled up at, you know, you be there.
I still be at the video shoots.
That's what I'm saying.
I just don't be in them no more. I just be chilling on the side
behind
type
the
shit. You know what I'm
scenes,
saying? Yeah.
for sure.
I just be there. You know what I'm saying? So niggas know what's going on. That's all that matters.
Respect.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's all it's about.
Okay, so talk about growing up in Atlanta, like for you, you know what I mean, just in relation to, you know, being inspired to do music and being inspired to be an entertainer.
Yeah, that's a good question. Really just based on who I listen to, you know what I'm saying? I personally had a wild like variety of what I listen to because I used to go back and forth from here to Cali. So I listen to a bunch of shit,
For
you know what I'm
sure.
saying, from up there and then bring it back here and type shit and
Two
vice
totally
versa.
different vibes.
Hell
So
yeah.
like I was jerking like when everybody was dancing and shit.
Yeah.
I knew about the jerk shit before everybody knew about the
You
jerk
can't
shit.
tell
down
Lena
here.
like,
Yeah, I was
Right.
hitting that hoe.
I like that
hoe.
deal.
That was some high school shit. So.
Yeah.
But yeah. But growing up, I listened to like Travis Porter, like Young Thug, Lil Wayne, of course. You know what I'm saying? Dre, just go up.
True.
And just
Who
morph,
from
and just
Cali?
morph. YG, you know what I'm saying? Definitely listen to YG. Back then, this niggas
Two?
like Julian Alexander and Kid Ink. They
Okay,
like they
Kid
brothers.
Ink,
They brothers and shit.
Word.
Who else? And some other underground people that nobody know about.
Oh.
Yeah.
That nobody know about.
I fuck with
Yeah.
the West
Well,
Coast
not
though,
down
like
here, you know what I'm saying? Out there they popping, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. I fuck with West Coast music though. Like I feel like
Yeah, but you won't hear it in the club down here unless it's like
You
I ain't gonna
don't.
lie.
You don't.
Like,
unless
whenever
you got like
I
an
try
offset
to-
feature or some shit like that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
whenever I
Yeah.
try to
ride
slide
to
it
that shit,
in,
though.
Yeah.
it
It's
don't be
hard.
working.
It's hard. Like I
It's a
fucks with that
totally-
shit.
Like it's just totally different.
I would say maybe an outdoor day party vibe. It'd probably work better because, like, you know, just like when I hear West Coast
That's how I
music,
feel.
it's just like
Outside
outside,
type shit.
vibe.
Yeah,
like, you know?
yeah.
But the club,
DJ Mustard,
That's true,
he
yeah.
in LA, right?
Yeah.
Like he brings that good, like a good
balance,
little,
for
yeah,
sure, for
because
sure.
it's
I agree.
upbeat,
Yeah.
but it's not so West Coast that it like.
Right.
Like, and even he'll put the Migos on some shit that's more
Sure.
upbeat that they ain't
They got
never
about
jump
10.
on.
Nah,
Yeah,
that's a
We
fact.
got about 10.
yeah.
That's a fact. So Freco, talk about just the music business itself. Like, you know, like when you first, like maybe when we met a minute ago, it was just different. You know what I mean? Like I think Thug was just really making a name for himself around that time, and just talk about the differences that you see now with 2020.
What, in music?
Yeah, in music.
I mean, music always morphs and changes and everything always moves how it moves, you know what I'm saying? Random, like one day we listen in the future, one day we listen in the Old Town Road, you know what I'm saying? So
Damn, that's the truth.
you know what I'm saying? You would have never thought, you know what I'm saying? But hold on, what was the question again? I'm high.
But just talk about just how music has changed, like, you know, from the industry, from the sound to what's acceptable,
Oh,
what's
yeah.
maybe
Yeah,
not
yeah.
acceptable, all that type shit. Talking to that mic too.
That
Dang.
question was too deep.
Yeah,
That-
that's,
we gotta say yes or no questions.
Yeah, it's a
All
no
right,
question.
my question is, what is this on your wrist? I know that
I'm
ain't.
hollering.
Oh man, this is when I just got out. Yeah, so
So you
I never really kept it because you know what I'm saying. I never really ever kept it. You're supposed to cut them off, but this time I kept it, so I know like I'm not going back and such shit. Like I ain't gonna cut it off till like I know that I
free.
done level. Yeah, I done did some shit with my
That's
life.
deep.
Okay,
So yeah,
respect. I hope it don't smell funny.
nah, it don't. You know what I'm saying?
You know how
Niggas been there for years with the same shit on. So,
Nah,
you know
that's
what
a
I'm saying?
fact. I'm
Yeah.
fucking with you. It was a joke. But I still want you to answer my question though, because I want to know your perspective. Like, how have you seen just the music and things transition here? Let's be specific as far as Atlanta.
I mean, here it's the vibe. Like it always changes. Like they always looking for the next new wave. You know what I'm saying? One day it's Migos, next
Yeah.
day, you know what I'm saying, Lil Baby, and now, you know what I'm saying, 42 Doug, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So shit just ride the wave. Beats change as well, like the tempos
Definitely
change.
change.
You know what I'm saying? Like 5 years ago, well, no, 10 years ago, we was doing whatever we was doing, you know what I'm saying?
Snap.
And now it's
Right.
boom, boy, we want 808s and all that.
Do you
shit,
think you
so.
can still dance to the music out here? Like
Right, that's a good question for you.
Like, I mean, not you. Just
I got
the-
rhythm, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I still got rhythm, you know what I'm
Said
saying?
I
But
got
I don't be doing all that shit. I might jig, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
but
might
I'm just
chill.
saying, just in general, like I know Atlanta once was known for like
Yeah.
that vibe with Soulja Boy,
Yeah.
the Snap Era.
And it's gonna keep happening.
You
For
think,
sure.
It's
yeah,
gonna keep happening. Like I don't think they have no new dances except for the war right now. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But there's gonna
Yeah,
eventually there's gonna be
I
there's gonna
agree.
be something else.
For
Yeah.
sure.
And it's gonna be a new wave, and everybody we gonna be old trying to do the shit. You know what
That's
I'm
a
saying?
fact. So where do you think you and your sound fits in within the specifics of the music right now?
Really, I just feel like I just need to be heard. You know what I'm saying? I'm diverse. You know what I'm saying? I can I feel as myself as like when Migos first got on, you know what I'm saying, and Quavo was on everything. I know for a fact that once I really get that first little that actual momentum, you know what I'm saying, not just being local in Atlanta,
Right.
you know what I'm saying. Once I get that real push, you know what I'm saying, shit just I'm gonna be on everything. You know what I'm
And what
saying?
you think it's going to take for that?
Really, it's just waiting on me. This right now, you know what I'm saying. I had this time to sit back, you know what I'm saying, in the cell, you know what I'm saying, just thinking about what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Can't really spill all the beans of what I got planned, you know what I'm saying? Because I definitely got shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got shit in the bag. But I just had to think about how the shit was going to play out. And having that time to myself to think is what I needed.
Yeah, yo, the crazy thing is, even though prison, jail is terrible.
I ain't go to prison. I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
jail, but I'm saying both are terrible. But sometimes it sits people down and they come out bigger and like it'd be a blessing in disguise. Like even like how Gucci like guys help and shit. Like sometimes that silence and
Yeah.
pulling you away from your environment helps you think a little more clear. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's definitely true. I feel as if I needed that last little sit down, you know what I'm saying? Because really like God telling me to, you know what I'm saying, slow down. Because I was on some shit, you know what I'm saying? I was doing shit I usually don't do, you know what I'm saying? And on some, wasn't even being myself for real. You know what I'm saying? My family started, you know, them looking at me funny. Like they seen it first already. But you know what I'm saying? Me being the person going through the shit and I didn't really see it. But I needed that time though. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
Yeah.
Respect. Talk about the first day out joint.
Oh yeah, that shit a banger.
Talk about
That shit
it.
slapping. I had wrote that shit with my boy Wicked, you know what I'm saying? My bunkmate, we was in there. I was in that bitch right. We was up like, cause he was the one who told me that shit. Cause once we started getting like the court started fucking with the kid, started getting information and shit. He was like, "Boy, you gonna have to do a first day out. You know you got to." Cause I didn't even think about this shit. I was in that the whole time. Didn't even think about this shit till like the last like 3 weeks or whatever. So then I was like, "Shit, all right, I'm gonna do that shit." I wrote this shit in like 2 hours. It was up. Like I don't know. I didn't really know what time it was. But goddamn, I was writing that shit, and every time I wrote like 2 lines, I'd be like, "Hey, this shit fire, bro. This shit fire." You're like, "Yeah, that shit cold, twin. That shit cold." You know what I'm saying?
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So that shit mean a lot to me because I was, you know what I'm saying, hyping that shit up in there. I had the whole pod, you know what I'm saying, singing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So
That's hard.
I know for a fact like this shit about, you know what I'm saying. So it mean a lot to me.
So you was being creative in there, you know.
I
Sometimes
had to do something with my time. You know what I'm saying? I had to do something.
For sure.
I ain't never read before. Well, I know how to read, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, I never went out my way to read an actual book, you know what I'm saying? But I started reading in there.
What books did you read?
Right.
I started reading the Bible, and that was the only thing. That was the only other book I read was Sherlock Holmes.
Okay, Sherlock.
I wrote that, and I read the it was like Sherlock Holmes and the Return of Sherlock Holmes. It was like 2 of them.
It's crazy because like I think coming up we always heard like older people or even like school teach you like once you read you could do it, and we be like, man, fuck that. But then once you really read some shit, you be like, yo, there's so
actually
much
good.
more to
It was
learn.
actually good,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, for sure.
it's a fact.
Definitely.
Dead serious.
So talk about your label situation. You are signed, correct?
Yeah, I signed to myself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Squad Next Door.
Dope.
It's a
Period.
label. You know what I'm saying? Me and my big bro D Scott, you know what I'm saying? Had this shit set up for a while. So
Right.
shit everything from the fall into place, you know what I'm saying? We gonna be on some shit. No
Okay,
cap.
for sure. Shout out to D Scott as well. So, you know, what else are you got, or anything that you can tell us? Because you keep saying that you can't spill the beans too much, but what else
I
can we look forward to?
Something, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
give us a little something.
I got some niggas with me, you know what I'm saying, who be spitting too. So
Okay.
I'm gonna have a squad mixtape, squad little album or something. I don't know if it's gonna be a mixtape or album yet, but I'm gonna drop that shit, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know when, you know what I'm saying?
Are they
It's gonna
on
be
your
this year,
label?
though. Yeah, they up
Okay.
under me, you know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? So put that shit up because they need to be heard too, you know
For
what
sure.
I'm saying? So
Respect.
drop that shit, and then obviously I'm gonna have my own project, but I'm gonna let that shit, you know what I'm saying, let that shit happen first.
That needs to be like the mixtape title. We need to be heard or something. 'Cause you keep saying I just need to be heard.
That's hard.
That shit smooth.
Yeah.
That could be dope.
That shit smooth. I might have to.
Yeah.
You want 2%?
5%.
I got you.
Two.
Three.
Yeah.
3. We'll talk about it. We'll talk
Say
about
we'll talk. My people will get with your people. So, Freco, what does the word progress mean to you 2020? And you done been through some shit, so you know you got a progress right now. What it mean to you?
it. Shit, progress is doing better than yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Moving towards your goal every time I wake up. You know what I'm saying? really that's it, because that's all I think about every day. I wake up trying to figure out what I can do to make shit better. You know what I'm saying? How I can help my career, how I can make some shit go viral, how I can make some shit like get more views, how I can, you know what I'm saying, just
True.
working.
Facts.
And then getting out in the streets, you know what I'm saying, networking, all that shit. So
True. Respect that. Anything else you want your folks to know?
shit. In the meantime, before them projects drop, I'm dropping singles and singles and singles. I'm having visuals on deck. My boy YT hooking your boy up. You goddamn visuals. All these songs from the slap. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
All these songs
slappy
slap.
slap.
The first day out was some smooth
Yeah,
shit. You know
I
what
fuck
I'm
with
saying?
that shit.
That shit ride for real. But I'm having some slappers. Like,
Respect.
You look excited about it.
Definitely.
You know
yeah,
what I'm
them
saying?
shits bop.
Okay. That's what's up. All right, man. Well, we appreciate you coming through as always, man.
Thank y'all for
I
having
think
me.
they got me
Sure.
high. I'm over here like.
Look, I'm
my
definitely
eyes
feeling
is
it. I'm like, yo. But yep, it's the progress report. Yeah, we out.
We in stay at 9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only facts. Progress report. We got the news, no interviews. We got the stats. Keep it a rat. Come join the pack. Know where we at. We in stay at 9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only facts. Progress report. We got the news, no interviews. We got the stats. Keep it a rat.